What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Today we are playing Archenology. I saw this card and I said, what the hell is this card? So, the Archon of Emeria. I drew it like 4 times when I opened my first packs of this season, and I said, well, this doesn't look too promising, but I had to try it because I'm a big fan of prison decks, and so I said, let's try it. Well, what this card does, each player can cast more than one spell each turn. And non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. And there's a lot of them. So, normally, yeah, like Fabled Passage enters tapped. All the double-sided cards enter tapped, like Emeria's Call. If they want to pay 3 life, they didn't read the card, it's just 3 damage for free. So I said I'm gonna base this whole deck around Archons. And yeah, so we also have the Archon of Absolution. It's just a little creature with protection from white, but well, sometimes they want a Banishing Light something, or even as a blocker, not bad. And he can't attack me unless he pays 1 for each of his creatures when they're attacking. And this goes very good together with the other Archon, which says he can't cast more than 1 spell. Because if they have to pay for the creatures, oftentimes there's nothing else that they can do during my turn. And also we have the good old Archon of Sun's Grace. It's a very good card because every time you play an enchantment, you will get a Pegasus. And all Pegasus have lifelink, he himself has lifelink, and of course all the Archons are flying. And what would be an Archon deck without the Harmonious Archon? Harmonica Archon. He creates 2 1/1 white human creatures, very nice, but all non-Archon creatures have power and toughness 3/3. So there might be another downside to this, that the creatures your opponent control also are 3/3, but sometimes that's an upside. Even that late in a game, it's very good. And also I have the Archon of the Falling Stars, good old Cow Rider here. And he says, when he dies, I may return an enchantment card from the graveyard to the battlefield. And yeah, because we're playing the Archon of Sun's Grace, there's a lot of enchantments in here. We have the Griffin Airy, has a good synergy with the Archon of Sun's Grace. So every time at my end step when I gain 3 or more life, I will get another flyer, not bad. If I have the Harmonica Archon out, will be a 3/3 flyer. Also we have Birth of Melodis as blockers, and also it's very good to get your lands into hand. We have Omen of the Sea that we can play during our opponent's turn because of the Archon of Emeria. Draws us a card, lets us cry. We can put it back in the graveyard. Then we have Omen of the Sun to get a little bit life more. Also gets us 1/1 creatures that, together with the Archon, the Harmonica Archon, will be 3/3s. Not too shabby. Also we have the Felidar Retreat. It's also very good because every time a land enters the battlefield, we get a 2/2 beast. Or, together with the Archon, it's gonna be a 3/3 beast. Also we have a little bit of removal in form of Banishing Lights, also an enchantment, and we have Elspeth Conquers Death to get those big cards out of the way, and maybe even get one of our Archons back into hand. Then we have Thirst of Meaning, and as we have a lot of enchantments, it's gonna give us more timed 2 cards than just 1, as we can discard one of our enchantments. And also we have some counters in form of Ashiok's Erasure, also an enchantment, very good. It will prevent the opponent from playing anything else with the same name, and because it has flash, we can play it during our opponent's turn. Also, we have a little bit of more counters with Jawari Disruption, but this is more than not played as a land. But sometimes the opponent doesn't count on it because nobody expects a disruption, and as some of our win cons also to put on top of the lot of creatures we have, it's 2 Curious Best of Sea God. It's a very good card because the 8/8 Kraken will be a very good blocker. Being hexproof is a big plus on this card. Also we tap all the permanents of our opponents and gain control of one of our opponent's permanents. Then we have Emiria's Call. Can be played as a land, otherwise we'll give our creatures indestructible so we can swing in and give us some angels. And maybe, you know, as Archons are biblical creatures, those will go very, very good with our angels. And if everything gets countered or we have discarded a lot with our Thirst of Meaning, we'll do a little dance. Dance it up, and dance all those enchantments back on the field. Land-wise, there's not much to talk about. We have some plains and some islands and a very nice art. We have a Castle Vantress. If maybe our opponent doesn't do nothing, we can scry. And we have a Castle Ardenvale, so we can get even more 3/3 creatures with our Harmonica Archon. And yeah, we have some Fabled Passages in here, mostly because of the Felidar Retreat. So sometimes you can get 2 beast creatures or even put some more counters on your creatures. And yeah, that's the deck. Let's begin. Let's see, we're still in Gold League. Didn't have much time to play. University just started. We're playing against a Robo-Bear. Let's hope this cyborg doesn't disassemble us. So we have a castle, we have no blue mana, but we don't really... doesn't look too good, this hand. Yeah, we'll mull it. Well, this looks better. Archon of Sun's Grace, Birth of Melodis to get some more lands. Yeah, let's try it. So what would you discard? Maybe Kiora, it's too expensive right now, don't want to play it. We'll get the Trime out of the way. Oh, the doggo is attacking us. Hello there, little doggo. So Robo-Bear, what you playing? Oh, we're up against a red deck, so it's very good that we have the Birth of Melodis. Get a land into our hand. And also make a blocker. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a beautiful day. Oh, black-red. Okay, not against red aggro. I think we're playing against... Yep, that is what I thought. Well, I think in this case I would get the Archon of Absolution out of my hand. Because he's not playing white and yeah, he's 2 life with a giant. He will be dead in a jiffy. So, submit... Get the plains out so he doesn't know what's in our hand. And maybe we can even disrupt whatever he's playing now. Let's see what he's playing. Even I don't want to fill his graveyard up too much because of Krarch-A. That would be a bad idea. But yeah, the Archons are looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. Yep. Well, that is something that would fill his graveyard up even more. Nope. Not today, my friend. Not today, my Robo-Bear friend. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get this Archon to stick. And the next turn we can draw some cards. I don't think he doesn't want to do nothing. Yeah, Fabled Passage, fill up his graveyard even more. But we have our Banishing Lights for Krarch-A. Maybe we can even get a little more counter spells. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's gonna kill it. Is he? Is he? Are you gonna kill my Archon? Who knows? Well, as I said, the Archon is a very good card. Gives us some life. Yeah. Opponent's chillin'. Thinking about his life choices. Wrecking the passage in his turn. So I think he's going to play 2 things. What is he going to play? A Rankle? Well... Hey. So... I think I'm going to play the Retreat. Just have some blockers out. castle. So what do I want to do? I think... yeah, let's get +1/+1 counters and vigilance, so we can swing in for a little life. And even if he kills the Archon, our Pegasus can still block the Rankle Crankle. Master of pranks. Ain't pranking me today. I don't really understand why he played it, but whatever floats his boat, it's alright for me. So this is one of the decks that I've seen a lot lately. I think a lot of people are tired of playing against rogues. And yeah, that's what you get. Another Krarch-A. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Yeah, but who knows? Another Archon. Well, don't mind me if I do. I don't think he has board wipes because he's a very creature-based deck. So I'm gonna swing in with everything. Let's see if he makes a trade. Wouldn't mind. Destroys my Pegasus. What now, enemy? What now? 5 cards in graveyard. But will he sack one of his Croxes? Well, I don't know. Doesn't do anything. We're looking pretty good. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. God bless me. It's a good time to drink some coffee. Yeah, he's sacking his own Krarch-A. No problem. I have enough life. I don't really care about the Krarch-A. He cries the Temple of Malice. Bottom didn't find what he wanted. A land. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Put some counters on my creatures. If he doesn't block, that's lethal. He has to block. Otherwise, he will be donezo. Damage. And yeah, looking pretty good. I mean, we all know the Archon is an amazing card. Having 2 out is even better. With the lifelink. What does he want to do? What does he want to do? Well, he can't exile my stuff. I would just put out another creature if he attacks. I don't know, Robo-Bear. What's your plans for today? What are your plans for today? Killing one of my Archons. You know that if I get a land, we're still donezo. Does he have 2 removals on hand? Robo-Bear. Not doing what you want. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can take 6 damage. Now we'll just create another peasant. And he gives up. Easy peasy victory for Measy. Told you it's a good deck. A very good deck. So who is next in our quest of the Archons? Cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Attack of Tigers versus, or Lions versus Archons. Is the wolf out? Not bad, not a bad choice. As you can see, I decided to get my Tamio today because she is, after all, kind of an archaeologist. So I thought, as we're playing Archenology, would be a good choice. So we have 2 lands. Opponent goes first, but we have our Archon of Emeria. And we have the Omen of the Sea to scry as a land. If the Shuffler doesn't screw us over, it would be pretty good. I think I will play the island first, yeah. You know what? This deck is not too expensive. I think I can find another land. Maybe even two. Sack the Omen with Thirst for Meaning. Yeah, let's see what he does. Let's give him the Angry Dance. Yeah. You don't know what you're expecting, enemy Coon. You can clearly see. Oh, another red deck. Well, is he playing the same deck as before? Will this be another red-black? Oh, red-green. And a brush fire elemental to start it off. Yep. Hope that I will get some of my removal. Because, yeah. But we have a lot of life gain in this deck, so... Best two attackers. To make me for 3. To play anything else. Does he fear the disruption? No, he doesn't. Well, let's hope for lands. Not a land. This is a land. Let's hope we'll draw one more not tapped land. Just what the doctor ordered. That's very nice. I'll get the Archen out. You can't play too much. After this we get some life back with our Omen of the Sun. Will he kill it immediately? I sure don't hope so. Really want it to stick. Really want it to stick. We'll soon get some blockers out. If he plays a land, he doesn't have a 1/1 to attack. He's looking at, but don't look at my Archen. Oh, darn it. Well, here goes the Archen. Well, at least he can attack with the beast. And after this, we get some life back. Oh, he will smack us for 5. Pretty sure of it. But still, we're in it. We're still in it. Yeah, looks like he has the Embercleaved. Not a Lovestruck Beast. Oh. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. There's no life that can save us here. Well, against Rule Smack, there's not much you can do. Will he play something else? He does. He does. Yeah, looks like I'm getting Embercleaved here. Still, I have to try to survive. I have to try to survive. Yeah, he absolutely has the Embercleaved. Otherwise, maybe it's the Fabled Passage that's holding priority. But usually they have it. I mean, why shouldn't they have it? Why shouldn't they? Oh, he doesn't. That is surprising. That is surprising. Well, in this case, I will play the Disruption as a land, and yeah. I mean, I have to play the Archen. Just to get some life back when he attacks. What are you looking at my Archen? I don't like that. Really don't like that. We could get back into this game. Text just with the Lovestruck Beast. I mean, I have to block it. That's alright, gives me some life back. And next turn I can play the Elspeth Conquers Death. Ooh, yeah. No. Doesn't look too good for me. Yeah. Let's say GG. Is there anything I can draw? There's nothing I can draw. Well, let's at least kill the Lovestruck Beast. Let's say good game. Ah, let's use the cry. Have a sip of coffee and watch him destroy us. What else can we do? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he didn't even have to do it. It's just making fun of us. And we're down. Good game, enemy. Good game. Up to our next game against June. Let's see what June is holding it for us. So we go first. We have the Felidar Retreat. We have some omens to draw some cards. We have the Birth of Melodies. Yeah. I would say let's try this. I'm keeping up the Disruption until I really have to play it for a land. Because we got our land with the Birth of Melodies. Oh, aggro. Okay. Well, let's see how we hold up against aggro. Not what I wanted to see. Let's put some blockers out, get a land. I think in this case, if I draw land now, I will not play the Disruption as land. Intimidator. Yeah, I think I will play the Disruption now so I can put the Felidar Retreat out next. Excuse me. The Annex. Yeah, just what I thought. But at least I can block the Intimidator. It's good. I will not be intimidated today. That's the damage. And draw a card. Maybe I can get even something good. Ooh. I mean, yeah, that's nice. That is nice indeed. Gaining 2 life back. I mean, if he has a shock, we're done for, but at least I can block him for now. He doesn't have a shock. It's also pretty good. Pump him up a little bit with the Felidar Retreat afterwards. Yeah, he has a shocker. Shocker. I think for now I will take the damage. Play the retreat afterwards and make my wall a little bit bigger. And hope for the best. Miria's Call. Nice to see. I mean, if he has the Embercleaved. Well, I can still block like this. If he has the Embercleaved, well, we're pretty donezo. But this is aggro red. I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? And still block the Intimidator. Yeah, looks like Embercleaved all the way. Still, I'm gonna block here and here. And here comes the cleave. That's what I thought. When he put it on the Annex, yeah, he probably does, and yeah, that's lethal. Good game, enemy. Good game. Should have killed the Annex. Should have killed the Annex. Let's dive into our next game. 1 win, 1 loss. It's alright. Lincoln Roach. Crawl into my skin. I go first. 2 lands in hand. Can I try this? I mean, not really. Yep, that looks better. Have a Banishing Light, have a Griffin Airy. Down one of my Archons. And start with blue. Give him the angry dance. Nya, 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 nya. Another aggro red player. What else do you expect? Let's play the Griffin area afterwards. We get the Archen. I mean, he has nothing for 4. He has nothing at all. Okay. Get the Ventress out. Griffin area out. Yeah, why not? So next turn we can play the Archon of Sun's Grace. Also playing the Wolf. Put those aggro red players with wolves. Throwing us a bone. Bone Crusher Giant. And take the damage for now. Don't think he has anything to prevent himself from getting run over. Is this the Embercleaved turn? I bet it is. It is. He comes for... Yeah, well, I would just Banishing Light the Giant afterwards. Okay, that's not bad. It's 12 damage, but I have life gain. Now we'll get some creatures back. Okay. Banishing Light his Giant. And get some life. Get even more blockers out. So after this I will play the Archon of Absolution. Just to have another blocker out. Does he attack? He has no land to put on. Yeah. Yeah, opponent. Didn't really think this one through. You. It's with everything. Let's block with everything. I mean, I get some life back, kill his robber of the riches. Not bad. I think from here on we have... Oh! Okay. Still the robber is gone. Still the robber is gone. Play the Archon of Absolution now? Or do I play the Harmonious Archon to have some more blockers out? I think I do. Yeah. Let's get some creatures on the ground. And this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Against aggro red. If he wants to attack, that's okay. But he doesn't. Ooh, that's even better. Get some more lifelink. Excuse me. What's wrong with my voice? Yeah, that looks pretty good. If I had the Felidar Retreat out, would be even better, but I don't. Can even create some blockers now. Let's get in the air. I mean, I have enough blockers out, and I can create even more blockers. Oh, no, that wasn't lethal. Didn't miss lethal here. Didn't miss lethal here. This looks pretty promising. I mean, even if he wants to attack... Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. But still only does 1 damage, so it's 6 damage that he can get in. And he attacks with everything. I will create another blocker here. Not bad. Build a giant here. Oh. Kill it here and here. I mean, if he gives us... That would be 5 damage, otherwise, yeah. Let's give him a sad emoji because... Just... bad manners. And yeah, let's smack him in the air. And GG, he surrenders. Nice. So yeah, I misclicked on the first game. Kept a hand I didn't want to keep. Lost in the second round. That's okay. I'm not going to show you that. It's boring as hell. Ideal Yosku. You look like the ideal Yosku. We have enough lands. We have our Archon of Sun's Grace. I think I can keep this hand. I mean, why not? Start, so I can use the disruption even if I want to. See what we're up against. Another aggro red player. Get this out of the way. Blue land. Let's get a blue. Let's be cheeky. Play this for 3. Worst case, we can counter whatever he slams at us. Let's do attackers, okay. Take the snack. My turn, doesn't play anything, okay. Well, let's draw then. Maybe going to draw a non-tapped land, that would be very nice. Even 2 of them. Not bad. Still keep the disruption open. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. We have no enchantments for the Archon right now. That's not a problem. Huh. Yeah, they always run into disruption. Disruption is very good. Especially against aggro red. So yeah. Was worth playing. Emiria's Call. Here. Nice, very nice. So I can get the Archon out. Normally they have nothing for 4. Nope. Opponent on 4 lands. Will he play? Didn't expect that. Did not expect that. But on the upside, I have another one. That's absolutely what I like to see. Give him the oops. Oops. Yeah, that was a nice 2-for-1. Sorry, Ideal Yasuku. I'm very sorry. Does he do it again? Well, he does. Attacking now. Well, on the upside, he's using up all of his removal. Get a land here. Get another white. Let's get another blue. We have the Birth of Meletis. Not too bad. I can play both of them. I mean, what's the chance that he has even more removal on hand? Really don't think so. Get a blocker from this soon. We can thirst for meaning afterwards. Do you have the Embercleaved? Like he does. You have even more removal on hand. Oh, he's not attacking. He's not attacking. Because he couldn't play the Embercleaved if he doesn't have the Embercleaved. Oh. I think I will play this on my turn. I can see whatever I get. That's very nice. I think this will come up. Having another blocker out is not too bad. Last turn. I would really like to see my Elspeth Conquered stuff right now. But yeah, can always get what you want. He attacks here. Does he have the Embercleaved? Let's see what we get for Thirst for Meaning before we... Oh, yes. Decline. This case, how much land do I have? have enough for everything. It's nice. In this case, I can't really afford to take more damage. I really want to play the Cure Best the Sea God. Take whatever he's playing next. Gaining 2 life here. Giant blocker. Keeping the Elspeth Conquers Death for an eventual Embercleave. Never know. Getting my Archon back. He attacks with everything. Oh, that's okay. That is a-okay for me. If he puts down the Embercleave now. Yep, he does. Nice. Well, at least for now it is. Yeah, getting in for a little bit of damage here, but that's okay. Getting rid of this. That's even better. That is even better. Yeah, I don't want to see it anymore. Rid of this. Attack for 8. Snack. He's not untapping now. Looks good. Looks good. There's another Embercleave. Well, I will just take control of the Embercleave. And that's GG. Whip it onto my Kraken. And let's smack in. Kraken death! So yeah, let's do one last game for today. Still got important life stuff to do. Kenichiro. Well, this looks okay. A lot of blockers. We got our Archon of Emeria. Didn't get to use the dance until now. Oh, yeah, this looks like a rogue stack. They're always rogues. But at least let's get a blocker out. Like to have another blue land for the Ashiok's Erasure, but you can't always get what you want. Duress. Duress, you say? That's very duressful. Getting the Ashiok's Erasure out of hand and the Robber. Well, in this case, doesn't know we have the island. Let's get the Archon out. Will he kill it immediately? I guess he does, but that's just how it is. Yeah. Well, you can always get what you want, but at least he used up all his mana. And another Archon in the graveyard. Well, in this case, I mean, why not? There's nothing else we can do. After this, we will get out the Omen of the Sea. If he uses up all of his removal on our Archon, on these two Archons, that's alright for me. 4 cards in graveyard. Yeah, he uses up another Heartless Act. Has no lands. At least it seems like it. It's okay. We'll play the Birth, get another land and have enough mana open for the Omen of the Sun. Get us a little bit of life back. Maybe draw some cards. Well, doesn't look like he has lands. It's damage. Mill us something. Oh, I would love to have that. My turn. The Omen of the Sun. Lets it slide. Good. Oh, that's nice. That is just nice. Can't count on finding another land, so we'll keep everything open for now. Maybe Geog Erasure is something that he will play. Because he's on 2 lands right now, so I'm looking pretty good here. Even if he has the cat on purple, which is good luck. It's to damage. And turn. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Absolutely don't want to see that. Nice. That is one of the cards I absolutely wanted to avoid. And it is avoided. He found his 3rd land. Amazing. Amazing. Mills us our Castle Vantress. It's okay. Don't have enough lands to play this now, so let's say go. Play something. He plays nothing, okay. What do I have in my graveyard? And flash in his chief. Let's do that. A card. Another land. It's tap land, so I don't mind. I need a non-tap land. Will he counter this? No, he won't. There's our land. I think I would try to get the Archon out right now. For this Archon. Because if he counters it, it's okay for me. He doesn't. Okay, nice. Will he kill it? Yes, he does. That's also alright. Less kill spells to use on my Archon of Sun's Grace. I'm on 6 lands right now. Hope that I can get in another land soon. But we have so many small creatures to attack with. Problem. And play his Thief Guild Enforcer because of the Ashiok's Erasure. That's what I like. Let's attack first. Try to make him use something. He has nothing. Okay. Let's try to get the Archon out. And it sticks for now. How many more kill spells do you have in hand? All of them. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. He draws a card. Okay. Okay. That is okay for me. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, let's draw now, try to get a land and not run into his counter spells. And the next turn I can get Thirst from Meaning. And do I attack? I mean, getting in for 3 damage is not too bad. I can Banishing Light his Gargoyle afterwards. Then I should have lethal soon. Yep. Okay. Well, 2 targets for the Banishing Light. I like that. Yep. Here's nothing. We all know what's happening now. He will scoop. He will scoop. First off, we this one. And he scoops. So, as you can see, nice deck. Nice deck. And got us into Platinum. Platinum Angels. Gold Wings. So here we are. What a fun ride we had on our Archons. We rode some Pegasus, rode some deers in the air, and even what looks to be a griffin. Not too bad, not too bad. Didn't get to make any angels, didn't get to archaeologize our way to victory, but at least we had one amazing Kraken attack. What else do you want? So as you can see, I wanted to make this an Archenolgy Myria deck, really wanted to make this card work, but in the end, it was an Archons of Sun's Grace deck. Who can blame him? He's just one of the best. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I am MTG Malone. Please follow, please leave a like, and please comment on what you think of this deck. It's a very good deck. See you all tomorrow, and goodbye.